Alright, new Helios build has dropped with this one. Before the game, Bugs Bunny, the Helios player, was asking for a strategy to play, and I usually don't give the best advice. I want to see something entertaining when I'm watching a game. So I say, you know what, instead of getting Haven, play standard, but instead of getting Haven, rush the Annihilator building, then get Moon and drop it mid and take out the Zerg's lair, and then just sniper lair, that's all. And from that, this guy just completely dedicated to the build, and it was very enjoyable to watch. So we're going to take a look at it from the Helios point of view this game. So we see the Helios starting up pretty standard, 3 preservers. I'd say 2 preservers is standard, but we'll give this guy a break. He's trying out a new build. We'll say the 3rd preserver is part of it as well. Then straight into Dragoons, going to get some gas. We see Glevig and Kerrigan for the Zerg team. Glevig starts scan. No Infester. What does Kerrigan start? I assume might do something crazy like dash scan. What a surprise. How's the Helios going though? That's what's really important. They are getting their gas slowly. I mean, it's a slow start for Helios as always. Helios is a bit of a grower, not a shower. It takes them a while to get it going. There's no way Warden dies. Okay, yeah, I was going to say ballsy dash into Ling spawn, but sometimes it works. Sometimes the Warden player, even in a pre-made, is not paying attention. So this guy just going to build up his gas income slowly, work towards his priest, maybe chrono it, we'll see. Actually, Kerrigan finds the Helios, finds the Dragoons. He's going to lose them. Costs him nothing, feeds a bit of gas though, but surely he salvages. And he's actually going to keep them around for a bit. I like this, to farm a bit of gas, then he'll go for a salvage. Hopefully not leaving it too late. Kerrigan's dash is back up. They can get on top of this. Yeah. I think they could have, if they spawn Lings, maybe snipe that one building, which would be minus, I guess, 40. Minus 40 minerals, because they get 40 back from the salvage. Or 45 back, I think it is, from the salvage. So it would have been a pretty big loss for Helios this early on. I guess he's just going to sit on his minerals, wait for the priest. It's pretty close to it. Won't be able to chrono it, but he might not even want to go for chrono, as it does reveal the priest, make it vulnerable. Okay, yeah, so first priest out. Going to send that off to a corner. It's going to remake Dragoons, I imagine. Yep, in the same spot. Keep farming the gas. Standard. How's the rest of the team going, actually? Artanis, I wouldn't say in trouble, but yeah, baiting Lings in for the Schlerk there. Pretty nice. All these supports sitting on top of that Ling ball, fiending for it. We've got AFK Ascendant hitting a rock with Cloud in a pre-mag. You don't see it often, but that's probably mostly because you don't see Ascendant often. Here he's losing a little bit of eco, but not much. Champion having to salvage, but they're in a decent spot. Warden good eco. Yeah, there's the main Ares eco for now. Although actually they probably have an H class by now, I would hope. No, they're working their way towards it. They may have lost some early on. Oh no, it's only almost 6 minutes in. Pretty standard. Meanwhile, do we have second priest out on Helios? No, not yet. They are salvaging for it now. Bit of a late salvage. Puts them up to almost 600, but there we go. Second priest coming out. Scan off on the Delta Squad eco. Other than that, team's looking to be in a pretty good spot actually. And fast rebuild from the champion after salvage. Yeah, team's looking to be in a great spot. Kerrigan finds the H class, but just pick it up and leave. Not too much of a sit behind. Actually, might have to lose a vulture here if he wants to pick up this B class. Yep. Again, bit of a sit behind, but not too much. How are we doing with the Helios? Another priest coming out. 3 priests currently. Usually you go to like 5 before Haven. Of course, instead this game, he won't be going for the Haven. Oh, Glevig may find these. Oh no. Let's look at that from the Zerg's point of view. No, from the Zerg's point of view. They actually don't see these gateways. And he's not even salvaging them. They don't see those gateways. That would be well, not a huge loss at this point. He's got 3 priests, but, minus 200 is never something you're happy about. He's going to get 2 sets of Dragoon spawners for more gas now. I'm really surprised he didn't salvage that. The bull's on this guy. The bull's on the Schlerk as well. Just deciding to feed like 20 gas for fun instead of blinking. I think he did get mana drained, I believe. Oh no, there is no mana drain. Why did he wait so long then? Funny, I guess. He's going to have to blink again. Yeah, he's going to get dashed on. Although, maybe he baits the crushing grip. Nah. Oh. Okay, so he's going Sun plus Moon. Maybe following Kerrigan. This is going to delay the Annihilator rush, but it's going to get him some gas potentially, which he might spend on, well, more priests, I guess, because he is floating 500 minerals. So not so much spinning it on Chrono. Just going to spin it on more Priest. Do we see the Sun and Moon coming back? Where is it? It's just sitting AFK. This guy's a fucking monkey. Could have got a Ling Ball there. Oh, and, you know, saved his teammate's eco, but mostly the gas is what we're looking at. He is about to float to 1k, which means he is floating 2 priests, pretty much. And he only has 8k. Okay, he can make a priest now. He might actually be saving. Is he already saving? I guess may as well. Yeah, we're floating 1k. Fuck the priests. Just save another 1k and you can make the Annihilator. He is going to save it. I guess, I don't know why he made Sun and Moon so early then. He's going to follow Kerrigan a little bit. Of course, you know, and the Phantom, Liberator, and Gorgon doing the same, and 2 Ascendants. Or 2 hybrids, rather. And the Schlock. These guys are just pulling the Hunter. These guys are just jumping on top of him. Well, Moon comes out, and they dash out of the damage. How much damage would that have been? Well, I can't see. His micro is too good. He picked it up before I could even click it. Gonna clear all those Lings. Probably like 2k damage, honestly, that he dodged, even from a level 1 Moon. Full volley. We see this guy's about to get 2k minerals. How much is it again? Is it 2.5k? No, it is just 2k. Are we going to see it? Are we going to see it get dropped? We see it get dropped. The Annihilator has started production. We see Moon on its way back. How's Zerg Eco looking? So they have 1 layer. They have 2 layers. They have... What's their income, actually? So they're at +4/+1 and +5/+1. Taking out a layer at this point... You know, this is a huge setback in terms of Helios Eco. But if you can set back Zerg's Eco 1 for 1, there are 7 other survivors and only 1 other Zerg. Like, this is a huge trade. We see the Annihilator coming in. The great part about this is if the Annihilator dies, it just gets rebuilt for free. He does have to rebuild Moon, but let's look from the defender's point of view. He doesn't even know what's happening. Oh, he looked back mid for a second, but he didn't process anything. Meanwhile, this guy is just clearing the lair. He finally looks back, okay. Too late though, he TPs. Oh, just as the fucking lair dies, the Annihilator goes down. And Moon even maybe gets out. He's looking away, his TP's almost off cooldown. His TP's off cooldown, he's not even gonna kill the fucking Moon. Moon just gets out. So usually, you know, okay, maybe you need to remake the Moon for 200 minerals. But you just snipe the lair and fed like however much gas an Annihilator feeds. Definitely not as much as it takes to build a lair. That is a huge trade from the Helios. And then they just go back and pick it up again. They're actually taking the Sun with them this time as well. Defender point of view. They see the Sun creeping in. Another lair goes down. Another lair built right on the edge. His TP's on cooldown. He just clears a lair. He clears a hatchery. He's going to clear a spawning pool. He's just clearing all their fucking eco. And he's a single player. And Moon's just fucking off. He scans to clear it. I don't know why it took him so long to recall. He was staring for ages. Sun might even get out. Roachling's chasing him down. The Annihilator just clearing more shit though. Zerg. The Zerg are losing so much. This guy's just rebuilding them for free. It costs him absolutely 0 to remake the Annihilator. It's fun. It's so funny. And he is going to have to rebuild a Moon here. Yep, he does. I wonder if he rebuilds Sun as well. That Sun volley there was actually... It did a lot of damage. I don't know if it's necessarily worth it to do each time though. But if, you know, they happen to just bunch their buildings up. Meanwhile, the team's also going for a push. See a coordinated hybrid plus champion push here. Few Ares Vultures going around. It's Artana's coming in. More Ares Vultures. We see some of the Dragoons going in too. Like... Again, defender point of view, they have to deal with so much shit right now. Meanwhile, the Sun just flying in as well. I mean, the Moon rather. The Moon just flies in and drops an Annihilator. He's looking for the lair. He does actually find it, I believe. Yeah, he sees the lair there. So he's just going to snipe that. Defender is... I mean, they're staring at it, but they're not clearing it. They snipe the Moon. I think they kill the Annihilator before it... Yeah, before it kills the lair. So this time they do manage to save the lair. And a second... So I just told him, you know, rush Annihilator, skip the first Haven, snipe lair. And then I thought he was going to play standard from there on. This guy has gone double Annihilator rush, and he's just going more... He doesn't have a... It's 16 minutes in as Helios. He doesn't have a Haven. He's dropping Moon... I mean, he's dropping Sun down here for fun as well. Just sitting in the middle of these. while the, the moon flies in with double annihilator. Why has this guy just dropped a Roach Warren right on top of where Helios is perma dropping annihilators? Well, his ability to make roaches just went down. He TP'd out as soon as the moon came in as well. Really unfortunate timing.
Evolution complete.
I mean, yeah, he might... moon even gets away. Does he just... Yeah, he picks up the moon too. He's juggling them to the low ground. He's going to clear out so much eco for, you know, a single player this early on. He's actually wiped out a ton of eco. Oh my god, and the moon just juggles them all. Tell me this guy's not the fucking goat. He's taken out the Roach Warren again. They rebuilt fuck me, my English. He's rebuilt Roach Warren on top of where the annihilators are still dropping, and it just gets cleared out instantly. How do you counter this strategy? I don't know. Maybe fucking put a lair on this side of the map and a Roach Warren here or something. Like we see this Hydralis den's still up. I wonder why. Maybe it's because the moon is permanently flying in from a single direction. Like this guy doesn't give a fuck. He's not even trying to hide where they're coming from. You see they're coming in again. Roaches put in place to defend this. Oh my god, but the sun is here as well. He just clears all those. Does he drop? Does he? Oh my god, it doesn't die. What's he looking at? Oh, he has to salvage. I think he just lost one as well. Yeah, he full lost one. He did give the other annihilator building out. He's actually in danger. Yeah, Zerg scan that. Zerg scan that. They have Hydras out. They sit fungal. No energy. But Hydras are over here, so they can catch. Oh my god. The champion units could maybe come out to block. They aren't. He's flying upwards. Moon is coming back. He's got no health. The Glivig didn't clear out the moon, which might just save him here, actually. Okay, so Kerrigan does have Hydras. They're using... What? I don't know, maybe this guy doesn't play Glivig much, but Flame Breath is not going to kill the moon there. Hydralis coming out. The Kerrigan doesn't have enough energy to recall. I think, yeah, Helios just got out there, which is kind of surprising. I mean, they lose a priest, so, you know, you win some, you lose some, but they won their entire hero, so that's huge. They can remake 2 Annihilator buildings as well. This has slowed down the harass a lot. You know, the benefit of these, you know, free rebuilding of the Annihilators kind of comes with the cost of you do need these buildings on the map. So if Kerrigan finds them, you have to salvage them or lose them, and then you can't have the Annihilators. But he is going to rebuild them up here. He's just going to move straight back out. Still no haven. He's still all in, completely all in on this. And the reason it's working so well is, again, you've got 7 other survivors. You're kind of taking a huge amount of Glivig's attention away, as well as their resources relative for how early it hit. Not so much anymore. Now it's just monkeying about. But it really took away a lot of the Zerg's both in-game resources and attention resources for just a single survivor. Glivig's staring at these vultures for some reason, not knowing that this whole time that the Annihilators are coming back in to be dropped. I don't know if they realize yet. They're going to pan back now, one-shot the moon. At this point, Glivig's level 7. Like, they can actually one more level maybe, and they can actually one-shot the moon. Moon's like, how much health? We should be able to see. So 300 health total. And, okay, so I guess it'll still be 2 shots. It'll take a while. I thought maybe 200 health. It'll take a while before Glivig can literally one-shot the moon. But 2 shots is close enough, really. 2 shots to the moon to kill it. Pretty easy to take out now. So it's going to be rough for this guy to do any more damage. I think most of the damage he's done, even though it was good resource-wise early on, at this point it's just mental damage. Like, the Zerg have to be pissed off. At least the defender has to be a little bit insulted by what is going on from this Helios. The way they're playing versus him. It's working too. And now he's splitting them up as well. This guy's evolved in real time and is splitting his units. Big sun volley coming out there. Takes out the Hydra Den. The hunter may not even realize. No, they do realize. They are looking at mid as it happens, probably being amazed at the fact that this Helios is getting units through all the creep and all the defenses just to hit his fucking Hydralisk Den. So he should rebuild it pretty fast, though, because he noticed. Usually the big downside of that is not noticing. I don't think he has rebuilt it, though. Maybe he rebuilt it prematurely. Jumping onto the Ares Eco there, I mean, he's just not getting the H class out. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, the team should be doing well. Like, the Helios hasn't had to deal with the Hunter, but the team hasn't had to deal with the Defender for the most part. Now it's kind of changing. Now Defender doesn't have to put that much attention into stopping this moon. Two-shot it, you know, roaches about, yeah, here we go. Doesn't achieve much anymore. He's still gonna go for it though. I don't think he has a single haven. Let's try and see. Where are his idle workers? Here's one, there's no way, here's one priest. Here's one chrono priest on the map, nothing else. That is not good. Usually, believe it or not, by 24 minutes in the game, you have more than one chrono priest on the map. So, although Helios was kind of fucking with the Zerg a lot earlier on, they are kind of out of the game now. Other than the occasional moon flying in, they're actually soon going to be unable to rebuild their moon. They're going to run out of resources. The Survivor team is actually not that ahead. Actually, I'd say pretty fucking behind. They have a lot of Ascendant Eco down here. They do, of course, most importantly, have a moon dropping a single annihilator. The Defender just F2'd. They just F2'd vultures. This is a pre-made, by the way, I want to clarify that. They just F2'd like 10 vultures. No, okay, they are sending them around. Do they know the base is here? If they know the base is here, fair enough. They don't know the base is here. I think this guy just got so mentally broken that he's like, fuck it, I'm F2ing everything now. I can't be fuck playing anymore. Now, they do see the base. The base is really heavily defended though. How much eco does this champion have? Plus 75, they have it over here. Okay. So Survivor's not in as bad as a position as I thought. This guy's still moving out with Annihilator and Sun. His entire team bases, I think. Maybe, yeah, Ascendant's still down there actually. The Goat Ascendant and the Goat Helios know that this monkey team is not going to hold this base. They have to be the ones to carry with their several Dragoons and a dead moon. Kerrigan walking upwards, which is apparently all you need to do to break into this base because no one blocked off anything here, not even with buildings. Although apparently they knew better because he walked in and then just walked out. I don't know what... He achieved literally nothing by walking in there. I guess he made the Ares all in into siege tanks, but I don't even know if he knows it. Well, he didn't all in, actually. There's 6 over here. 6 H classes. The tanks will be, like, they will fuck shit up, though. Like, they're going to clear any unit, and they're still going to do decent single target damage. What they need is units in front of tank, you know, B health, which they have now. But while Kerrigan was in here, he could have just dashed on top of them and spawned lings and cleared them out. Big mistake from the Kerrigan. Saved him some health, of course, maybe even 20k, upwards of 20k health. But he would have been able to clear everything on the slow ground in the base. Made sure Ares had 0 tanks. And then probably recalled out if he needed to. And then being able to break it with the units. We see another couple of Annihilators and a moon coming in though. So maybe they know they're on a timer. Eventually the Helios will clear out all of the units and all of the eco on the map. Lever coming in now. Creep is pretty close. They could just scan this to clear it, I believe. Kerrigan running in. Kerrigan does get in this time and decides, you know what, fuck it, this time I'm going to clear it. Clears out all these, well, eventually he'll clear out all these tanks. He's clearing out the eco for now. He's going to have to recall. He does have recall up. He's taking so much damage, way more than he would have if he did this the first time. Okay, he does recall out. That was a lot of damage. 20k damage. Gorgon getting low, Archangel getting low. Doesn't really mean much when you have a Survivor that can mass SCVs though. I mean, I guess it costs a bit, but considering how much eco they have, but it's not going to be that much. I do like the mass mothership eco. Buying a lot of room for this Survivor team here. We have how many priests? So he did decide, you know what, if I want to keep spamming moon like this, if I want to get a 3rd Annihilator, I'm going to need some priests. So now we see 3 Annihilators going in with the moon. Meanwhile, team trying to hold on for dear life. Also, meanwhile, Ascendant defending with an absolute team pings it at the same time. Defending his fucking eco from absolutely 0 with 200 supply of hybrids. Big fan of that. These guys desperately trying to hold. Oh, that's what he recalled a few of them with the cloud. Annihilator clearing the hive, bro. Clearing the fucking hive. Gonna clear a lair, maybe? It's the Ascendant getting spam pinged by his team. Probably getting yelled at in voice chat as well. Screamed at even. These guys desperately trying to hold mass fucking stone avatar. It's such a funny composition for a champion to build, but it does take up so much room. Like, it's so hard for Kerrigan to dash through these units. They are so fat and so tanky. And they have like mass link clear. Roaches, however, still a problem for them. There aren't that many tanks. They did lose Delta Squad. Not Delta Squad, Phantom. They do still have Archangel. If this gets scanned, Scan and Bile just kills this guy. Scan, scan, scan. What? I mean, he just has... Okay, he just makes an Overlord, I guess. There we go. Scan comes out and they just kill it. I don't know why it took them so long. The Ascendant finally pushing out with hybrids. More importantly, Moon coming back in with 4 Annihilators. Kerrigan's still outside the base. Losing Archangel's big there, but they have the big boy Gorgon still. Maybe even Liberator? Yeah, they still have Liberator as well. So Delta Squad's still an insane threat. The Ascendant's slowly pushing. The Defender has to TP back to this and make units at least. Is he going to TP into the middle of the army? He does. Not a fan of that play. That's literally not what you want to do. I think he just took like 4k from that TP, which is very bad. He, I think, does TP backwards maybe, or at least pushes them back enough with the Roaches. F2 back up top. Hopefully the Kerrigan goes in at the same time. Kerrigan is not going in at the same time. He's actually going down to the Ascendant. So, oh, big damage. Big. Actually, this might be a death. It is a death. GG. Helios carry. Ascendant, you know, we got to give him credit, but mostly Helios carry there. Amazing.